Anytime they made Poppy sad, it made me sad.
Oh, Edelgard. I'm glad I found you. Got a few?
Of course. What is it?
Well, remember how Hubert laid into me after the Knights of Saros raided Enbar? It got me thinking, what do I need to do?
When did the
to trust me
music
again?
end?
Nothing.
Well,
Hubert and I stopped doubting you the moment that business was behind us. You worked tirelessly for me, and I'm grateful for that. So please, there's no need to worry.
Has this always been the fight
Still,
music?
We have no idea when
I
those
got
who
muted.
slither in the dark might try to interfere again. Honestly, it kind of feels like there's more I should be doing to help. Like I'm just floating around
Oh, it's
without
over
a
now.
purpose or something.
Sorry, I'll catch the next one.
Very well. What do you propose?
If I had to pick something, I'd say protecting you would be my top priority.
Dude, fuck Colony
Everyone's got a
6.
bone to pick with you, especially the church and those who slither in the dark. And they won't rest till they have your head. After all, the Imperial Army's not gonna lose if we've got you at the top handing down orders. And I figure Hubert will stay off my back as long as I put
What are you
energy
streaming?
into keeping you safe.
Devour?
No, accidentally.
Then you can lead us to
Accidentally,
victory, and we'll all live trustfully
didn't,
ever after.
change my stream title and stuff, but I'll change it now.
Fire
forgetting
Emblem.
something.
Yeah.
The only way to protect me is by staying at my side.
How much
And
longer
knowing
would you
lies
say I
against
have? You think I can beat this tomorrow?
Allowing you that close to me would in itself
Let
be
me
proof
see
of
where
my
we
trust,
end this tonight.
without which you would have
I think
never
I'm on-
earned such an opportunity.
Did it go over to
in the
chapter
first
12 or
place.
is it still 11?
Oh no, I didn't change chapters.
Yeah. And I know there's 17,
I
but
know that.
if it's like 2, they get shorter
Yeah,
the
they
further.
do. They do.
Prove myself
Your
to you.
last two chapters were like really short.
Please,
Well, not,
Edelgard.
I wouldn't say really
Even if
short.
it
It's
just
just
means
mostly like,
shielding you from your
it's
enemies.
like the end of 2 where it's like dialogue fighting.
Very well. Do as you will.
Really sad sequence,
In the meantime,
dialogue,
I'll tell
fighting.
Hubert. Well, I'm not entirely sure what I will tell him. At the very least, we know those who slither in the dark are able to shapeshift at will. So, in a way, it doesn't matter who I choose to surround myself with. They could just as well turn out to be someone wholly different.
Thanks, Edelgard. I honestly could have sworn you were gonna say no.
Of course. What I truly want to know is why you'd risk your life just to earn my trust.
Dude, I've seen people who
You have
make
to ask.
Monados and they look
You
so
reshaped
good.
my entire life.
Yeah.
Before I met you, I had nobody. I was.
Maybe I
nobody.
need to pick up 3D printing
You
and
still
make a
chose me
Monado.
of all people to command one of your
I
armies.
didn't like the Monados until.
Now I can't walk down the street without people yelling my name. And I've
Oh,
got a
that had
great
it
life,
was,
surrounded by amazing
What's his
friends.
face, wasn't he?
All of it possible because of you.
Well, like, you know, Pyro and
It's not
Mithril.
true.
I
You
like
would
their
not have earned
blades.
this post
I
if
mean,
you
it's
I
not-
lied.
like their blades, but I just don't feel like they're as memorable
Maybe now,
as
But before you came
Yeah,
along,
the
Monado.
Empire gave a Pegasus
The
its
Monado.
best.
The one in 3 just looks like an
Let me see
upgraded
the
version of
table when
this.
No one else
Yeah.
would.
Ah, I see.
If you want proof you've changed the world, just take a look at me. Because this guy, he's a whole new person thanks to you.
Efficient.
Hey, Caspar. Oh, what's with the mountain
Why?
of books? Wait, please don't tell me you're planning to use them in your training
And?
somehow.
What kind of guy do you think I am? They're books. I'm gonna read them.
Read? A book? You? Did you eat something weird?
Come on, you sound.
Well, I
just
mean,
like
that's
me.
also true,
You've torn
but
through books before. Sometimes even 2 or 3 whole chapters a day.
Please don't use the word torn when it comes to books. You're going to make my heart stop. And books are divided into chapters, not chappers. Oh, Caspar, promise me you won't hurt those books.
You don't have to worry, Dorothea. I realized something the other day. A person who's responsible for troops can't rely on physical strength alone. You probably wouldn't guess it from how my father looks, but he's pretty good about that stuff.
Can't say I'm shocked that the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs has read the occasional book.
It's funny because she, you know,
Speaking of, you may have heard the
she's
story
like, I want to
before,
help the girl in my
but
head,
I'm
and
going to
Shulk's
tell
like,
it
I just want her out.
Yeah, I know.
He's like so against Mekon.
Back during the War of the Eagle and Lion, there was an Imperial general named
Uh-huh.
Francis who was quite proud of his strength.
Yeah, you're about to learn.
You should
But
just
while he was
refueled.
indeed strong,
No, she
he
didn't.
was
Yeah, I mean,
unlearned,
sure.
and so everyone looked down on him.
Why do I feel like this story is gonna make me feel like an idiot?
Just listen. The Emperor at the time gave Francis an order to study, and said that if he didn't, he wouldn't be allowed to lead anyone in battle. Francis did as his Emperor ordered, and studied as though his life depended on it, growing especially talented in the area of tactics and strategy. As a result, his deeds on the battlefield were great, and he eventually rose to the rank of Minister of Military Affairs.
So I should take a page out of Francis's book, right?
So long as you don't mean literally, yes. Incidentally, the words the Emperor used to
Do you
praise
like to look at
Francis were
Shulk's
memorable
moves
enough
and
to have
think,
survived
hey, that's
even to
this move
day.
in Smash?
With the passing of
I
5
just like hearing him
sunrises and
scream
5
them, to be
sunsets, even the meanest soldier may burgeon into a peerless commander. It means if you study hard for 5 days, even a common soldier can become a great general who commands an entire army.
5 days? That's nowhere near enough time. It'd take me 5 days just to read one book. You gotta at least give me until the end of the war.
But by that point, won't your chances to distinguish yourself in battle have already passed?
Oh, you're right.
A
What am I gonna
Keebling.
do, Dorothea?
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to
Oh.
help you. Who knows? I might even learn something.
Wasn't expecting you to just swap.
You're the best. Thank you.
I haven't upgraded, Charla.
I hope so. Have access to your inventory. One second, I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
What happened, Andrew? Bloody.
Oh, I went to do some tutorials so I could finally fucking change. Now I can have my character wear anything without it affecting what his abilities are.
Yay!
I got myself a
Shall we?
Man, not gonna lie, Christian. Was a little upset at Charlotte's comment.
Sure.
He was like, man, I can't believe I failed. I'm so stupid. And she's like, what do you mean? And he's like, I promised Fiora I would protect Shulk. And I'm like, yeah. And then Charlotte's like, so you're telling me you were supposed to protect the guy who's been protecting you? And I'm like, the fuck do you mean?
I have a strategy.
Hey,
What if we tried this?
I have a proposition.
hey, so hear me out.
I have a proposition.
I have a strategy. I will endeavor my hardest.
Shall we? What do you think?
Hey!
Oh, that's cool as hell. So after, when you get into part 2, you get this thing called a Merc whistle, and you can give it to any of the people in your army, and you get their Muzal move instead of using yours. I think that's pretty cool.
That's neat.
Hey,
That's pretty cool.
could you spare a moment?
Meh.
Could you spare a moment?
I just realized I gave my freezer race a country accent.
Your what?
My freezer race character, he has a country accent.
That's funny.
Oh, I didn't realize until I heard him say Final Flash. Motherfucker had the longest straw of a man I've ever heard in my life. Final Flash!
Dude, that sounds pretty great. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's funny. If we're being completely honest.
Wonderful.
I don't hate it, dude. Come on, man. Oh, alright, you know what?
Did you hear?
Zamasu. How about me and you talk
Did
for
you
a
hear?
moment, man? You wanna have a couple of words? Be my
Oh.
trainer, you fucking bitch.
What? Which one?
That whole outfit's a mess. I do like the M100 gear.
Wait.
Which one is that?
The
Oh yeah, that is nice. Tits are very pushed out.
what?
You know, it really sucks that in in Three Hopes they really do this fucking great ass world building, and then like this will probably be the last like we have like of the Fodlan area,
Yeah.
because like I'm reading like lore excerpts and I'm like, damn, they're really building this world up now. I mean, they already did a really good job of like telling you like what world
What
was.
do you think?
I don't know, just interesting.
I still need to play more of that.
Good.
I am
I'm in part 2
shamefully-
now.
I have shamefully just not. Unfortunately, though, the
I'll leave
next
it to
couple of
you.
days I think is just gonna have to be me cleaning up this room and organizing shit.
That sucks. I have VR on the agenda and this. But I don't think I'm gonna finish this anytime soon because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a part 3. I think there's like part 1 because I'm in part 2 now. I think there might be 3 parts.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Fucked it up.
I'm excited for the new Pokemon.
I am too. I can't wait to fucking get Quaxley and Lechonk.
Do you
Yeah,
have
Eli's told me a lot of leaks, and they all sound really exciting.
Did they turn the cat Pokemon bipedal?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Do you want to know what I've heard so far? I mean, for me personally, I don't consider Pokemon spoilers.
I was about to say, elites are fine because it just makes me like more interested in the
Let
game.
me see.
But apparently Fuecoco's final evolution is like a, well, for anybody watching the stream. Oh, hey, Wesley, what's up? Speaking of fucking Pokemon, but I'm about to say some Pokemon leaks. If you don't want to hear that, man, you have to mute me for a second. Let me know if you don't want to hear it. And I'll just type in chat whenever I'm done.
I know you. Listen up. Basically,
Listen.
Okay. Wesley gave me permission to leak all over him. Anyway, so Fuecoco is supposedly supposed to be like a crocodile with a rooster coming out of his back.
Okay.
And then Quaxley is going to be like a dancer type thing, which is so strange to me. And then anyway, wait, support. Should have a support conversation with that. Anyway, there's supposed to be a Sprigatito is going to be like a magician, cat burglar, thief thing.
Yaritza?
That's cool.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Okay, and then the gimmick in this one is supposed to be instead of Gigantamax or Dynamax or whatever, it's going to be like these crystallized forms.
Okay.
And what they do is they give you whatever ability you're wanting to attack with. Like say you have a water type that has a poison move.
It's gonna turn it into a poison type.
No. It's not gonna turn into a poison type, but it's gonna give that move that you use stab.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
Hey, hold on. If
But
you're looking
doesn't
for
that just
someone, I'd be
defeat the
more than
purpose
glad
of having
to
it stab? Or is it just for one type?
Just for like it's either for one type or for like 1 or 2 turns.
Friendly as ever,
Okay, I
I
see what
see.
you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of.
Or it might be both. It might be like one type, but like for a couple turns, you
Why
know.
don't you let me help you?
Yeah, I
You
feel
seem
it.
worried.
But it looked cool from like the excerpt I saw. He showed me a picture of it, and it was like a crystallized Sprigatito.
How could you?
And you could just see like the collar and on the
Nearly
arm.
bust-
I'm looking for someone.
It was cool.
She is injured.
Huh?
Fuck me,
Did
goddamn.
someone go
Also,
missing
they're not
from
going to do
infirmary?
eggs in the next one,
Wait,
or they're
are
not
you
going to do
talking about an
breeding.
enemy?
Basically,
they're
eggs
not.
are going to be like a picnic reward for whenever you're
However,
chilling with your
she
Pokemon.
fled when
You
she-
know how you like made the curry in the last one?
Well then,
Yeah.
It's
why
gonna be
would she
like
run?
that. Like depending on how
Oh,
well
I
you
get
hang out with
Was
your
it Bernadetta?
Pokemon is what rewards you get, and I guess one of the drops is like an egg.
Not.
Which sounds dumb. I hate that.
No, the one
Yeah,
I seek was
that sounds
likely
weird.
frightened by me as well.
But they also said that they're gonna have
Well, you're not really the most approachable guy.
Mass
There's
outbreaks
kind of this
still, so-
murdery aura
Okay.
about you.
I think
Like,
Mass
if I
Outbreaks
let
was
my
a
guard
good
down
idea.
for even a second,
Last
it'd
one.
be the last thing
Yeah.
I ever do.
There's
How
gonna
are
be
we catching Pokemon? Is
That
it just
is
like
not
normal battle
my
system?
yeah, no, out of you can. I
I
think
know that, but you
Overworld,
still scare the life out of someone who's
Pokemon
already
can't
jumped.
fuck. I'm out. Yeah, I agree, Wesley.
Even a
Well,
beast would
now
turn
they're
tail
fucking
and
in
run
front
if
of
it
you,
caught
apparently.
Yeah, now they're just dropping baby dukes in front of you.
Then
Hey, so while you were away, we were kind of having a good
I
time.
will never
Don't know with
carry
who.
this rate.
Yeah.
That's the lore of that doesn't make any sense though. Like, did they just go find a random Pokemon of the opposite gender and fuck?
Yeah, it is like super weird, yeah. That like it's like well apparently in the later games they have like egg groups that are compatible. Like I look up
There are.
Yeah. It's like certain Pokemon can't have certain like so that's kinda cool.
But like,
Why
that's
don't you just
even
let the
more
kids
like
vex
weird. It's
when
like,
she
what egg
feels
group are you in?
Time
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
Eureka.
I'm in dinosaur.
See you.
I'm also in dinosaur. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what though? Pokemon are the most biblical Pokemon in the most biblical animal in the world. The only reason they fuck is to breed.
Nothing to report.
And yet Christians hate them.
We're not so different, Pokemon and I.
Can I'm gonna make that argument. You hate Pokemon, and yet it's the only thing that follows your stupid rules.
So I finally recruited Shamir and Catherine. I didn't think that was gonna be a possibility. I was scared. Yeah, I was scared I was going to kill her ass. Well, no, I didn't recruit Catherine actually, just Shamir. I killed Ingrid, which I was okay with.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
So the way I thought this game was gonna work
Everything
is,
has its use.
now hear me out.
Okay.
So you become a student in the Garrick mod, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then just all of a sudden, like, something happens to Yuritsu and he just like dies, and then like Ray is just like, we have a new teacher joining Garrick Mod Academy, blah. And then they just lock eyes and it's just like,
Oh my god, I've been editing 3 Houses videos just because like I always want to make 3 Fire Emblem videos, but it's so hard to make content from Fire Emblem. But dude, there is one scene that I forgot how awkward it is. It's Rhea. It's whenever you first get into Garrick Mach and Byleth looks up at her, and then Rhea looks down at him, and I was like, I kind of want to loop that scene for like 5 minutes.
she looks at me.
Ryan's getting a little thirsty here, but it's okay because we got water.
Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go see my brother. Oh, well, you know, I can carry you. I'm a little heavy. I'm heavier nowadays. I've been pumping these guns. With a big smile on his face that it just hovers on.
Been pumping the guns, dude.
Yeah, he really has.
He's also been fighting for his life.
And have you seen what he wields?
Yeah, he wields.
There. Are we done now?
Yeah, man.
Man, Zamasu's lessons suck.
Only Thorn.
I have to fucking do these stupid ass combos that don't work sometimes because he just keeps moving.
Oh, Wesley, how's your hand? I talk to your mom every day, and we were always talking about you like needing to sue.
Now, Wesley, do not take that out of character that he talks to your mom every day.
That's enough
It's
for
completely
Well,
normal
he
and natural.
Dude, I'd fuck Wesley before I fuck his
imagine
mom. Not that
this-
his mom's like not
This is
appealing. Just that Wesley's my boo thing, and I would never do that to him.
Do you think Wesley finds that, like, flattering?
Yeah.
Or creepy?
Flattering.
Yeah, fair enough.
We've definitely got some work to do.
So,
You can't ruin this.
I'm not trying to ruin anything. I just want to know, like, hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say both of them, like, separately without the other one know about it, asked you to fuck. And let's say Wesley had to cancel because, like, I don't know, he has a boyfriend or something like that. And,
Talked to her about what? I was brushing my teeth in here. I said, I talked to you. I want to watch my... Wait, no, stop, Wesley. I 100% want to watch him fuck my mom, than me. Stop.
What?
Stop, Wesley. We're diving into, like, traumatized areas.
No.
Anyway, I said,
Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm playing some Xenoblade, so, you know, I gotta focus on that.
I was saying, me and your mom talk about you needing to sue your work for, like, you know, destroying your finger.
Only
I didn't.
Wait, why the fuck is Shamir not training with anybody? What the fuck?
Hey. You know what
You really think she'd train with somebody?
Yeah, she's a cool, nice person, Alex.
Alex, what are you trying to say, man?
Are you trying to start a fight, Alex?
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, I'm just trying to play some Xenoblade, man. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
We're talking about
Yeah,
fucking
it's all
Wesley's
healed
mom,
up and
man.
scarred. Yeah, your mom was saying something about you were feeling like you might have some nerve damage or something.
I'm sorry to hear that, Wesley.
Or no, or was it that you didn't have any nerve damage and
Well, I'm glad to hear that. If it's the good news, I'm glad to hear it. If it's the bad news, I'm not.
I can't remember exactly what it was. We were just talking about you suing, dude.
Time to work you into
You gotta
shape.
sue, though.
Proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
You gotta sue.
You know what, Wesley? I'm gonna sue them
You
too.
could be making bank and then have a nice house and a nice district and
Like District 8.
yeah.
That's not
You
a
know,
nice
just
district
enjoy it
at all.
until November.
Otherwise, you're gonna
Then
end up
we're
like
off.
Colony 6. No one's gonna care about you and want to rebuild you.
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm guessing
Xenoblade.
this is a Xenoblade reference.
Yeah.
But for some reason, my mind went to,
Reinhardt, you skipped the War Council meeting again. If
I don't even remember the name of the thing.
All as a noble, it would
I
behoove
remember
you
there
to
was a
start
movie, I
acting
forgot what it
like
was called.
one.
Hunger Games?
Yeah, that's
That's
what
what
it
we were
was.
talking about at
Well,
first,
at
honestly.
first, that's what he said, but I've never seen or read Hunger Games,
You're not
so
missing out on much.
I just made a Xenoblade joke.
Catching Fire is good.
The church for a
Catching Fire is
time
alright.
and opposed the
I
empire.
like the book for Catching Fire.
You're about to be
tongue
catching
cuts
fire,
like a
dude.
thousand
That's
sharpened
what's-
blades.
I do
That's
have
right.
gonorrhea.
Nonetheless, I did what was required for
Dude, I'm just trying to play
survival.
Xenoblade.
I don't think you would.
My dream of regaining my family status.
So who's your
would be
favorite
forever
character in the
lost were I
party
to
now that
perish.
Melia's
And
back? I
cannot
mean,
permit such a
Fiora's
thing to
back.
come to pass.
Dunbon.
All I do is for the sake of House
Fair enough.
Newell's
Sure about that?
revival.
Sure about that? That's
Apparently,
Lovely and all, but
they're adding Dunbon to something.
as the tale goes,
Damn,
I
Alex,
I
you're
can't
giving
remember
great
if it was-
information.
down the crest of
I can't remember if it's like a thing in 3 or a thing in 2.
Cease your endless yammering and
But they
listen
were
to
just like, yeah, go through the arena and you might meet a special somebody, and it just showed Dunbon's silhouette.
Why it is that
Cool.
you,
Who is
a
it? I
legitimate
wonder.
heir to the family, do not possess said crest. What's more,
Fucking
in its
goddamn it.
place, you have the crest of
Ricky,
Noah,
stop being so
who was one
fucking
of the
cute.
4 apostles.
Oh my god.
Has
Alright,
your
fuck you,
house
zombies, dude. I don't wanna
studied
be- I don't wanna
and
be your
deceived
fucking
imperial
student anymore. I hope you
investigations
die.
for generations? And if so,
Man, it's hard to believe this guy's the father of like
You
20
refuse to listen
kids.
to me. I refuse to even
That
entertain
is so hard to
answering that
believe.
question.
I get it, man. I just
Because
wish,
he looks, acts, and sounds like a boy.
I wish that you could have gotten a money settlement out of it. Makes me sad that you couldn't.
You didn't get money, son?
Wait, no.
That's fucked.
I'll answer you.
No.
Just don't treat me like dirt trodden underfoot.
They fixed his they fixed the line that he like fucked up, or that like fucked his finger up.
perhaps in the course
So
of your
like
explanation,
his
something
lawyer had
occurs to
told
House
him that
Newell's
like it was
restoration will
basically
crop up.
like worth, or it was worthless to
would
do
like
it
that
because
very
it would
much.
cost him
Well
more
then.
to investigate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
To be frank,
That's
it is
oh,
said
that
that
sucks.
Saint Noah
I hate
is
that.
an ancestor of House Nouvelle. The saint feared her crest, already rare even in her time, could prove a source of utter calamity. As such,
But no, honestly,
she
my
forged
favorite
a magic
characters
that
are either
tricked
Dunbon
crest
or
investigation devices and
Or who?
aided her
Ryan?
descendants.
Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Ryan and
Fascinating. And is there anything
Schultz
else you think of
relationship.
Saint Noah?
I keep thinking saying Ryan.
Your disdain
Yeah,
is
the first
palpable.
time the
Now,
first
does
time he
any
said
of
it
that
when he was
sound
like
of
Ryan
use
is
restoring my
getting
house or
thirsty, I
not?
thought Ryan had posted something.
I cannot say. I must hear the rest
That boy
first.
always thirsty though.
You realize it would be bothersome in the extreme if I told you everything and none of it was helpful. Yes?
So I was reading about why Constance has her
If you
like
wish to hear
bipolar
more,
disorder,
I must have a
and
gift
apparently
to
it's
find something
yeah.
I can use.
Apparently it's PTSD because I thought it was related to her crest or something, but like she has like
that makes sense.
she has severe PTSD about like the day that her family lost everything,
That makes sense.
and it was like on a sunny day, so it's like the trauma of like sunlight like throws her into a spiral. It was so crazy because I was like, damn, now I feel like bad for her because I thought it was just like her crest or something.
Her crest or her character.
Well, somebody said something really funny on, not really funny, but another like cool headcanon. They were like, yeah, well, she does like to do a lot of experiments on people, so it's now my headcanon that it was that combined with one of her like experiments gone wrong. And I was like, that's kind of funny.
What do you need?
Well, fuck. That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Well, how'd it go?
Damn.
Which one? Oh, they're talking
Any
about how
result's a good
how strong
result.
Dunban is, and then
And they're talking about how Shulk and Fiora like each other. And how Dunban wishes he could be there to help Shulk.
Yeah, I like Ricky and Dunban's Heart to Heart, man. This part was so good for me.
I carry a little of
I'm
everything
basically
here.
done with my job now. Badass. So what are you gonna do? What? Is he talking about his kids now?
Well, he's like, no, Ricky's telling him, no, you're doing all you can. That's all a daddy pawn can do. Of course you're not a daddy pawn, but, you know. Damn.
I love Ricky. Ricky's a baddie.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Ricky's just cute.
Yeah, Ricky's a badass. He's like a fucking pimp.
But no, I did really like that scene.
Yeah, Ricky and Dunban.
You know,
really good
a
scene.
lot of scenes have like hit me, but something about that scene in particular hit me like deeper.
Ricky and Dunban's?
Yeah, I don't know
Good.
why.
No, it's good. It's a good heart to heart for them. You don't get a lot of time talking, like, seeing what Dunban thinks about everything. You just assume because he's like.
This is great.
Especially like you never would have guessed Ricky to give like
motivation.
Yeah.
Ricky's a cutie, buddy.
He really is. I wish I could get just blush Ricky.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
I mean, I will agree. I like Ricky better than Tora. Tora just has the added bonus of Poppy, and I love Poppy.
Yeah, Poppy is a baddie. I don't know if the message for this, I'm done with my job message sent, but if so, that's my plan. Wait, so what is your plan? You said I'm basically done with my job now.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like you are like moving to a different position or something like that. What's going on?
Wow. Mr. Pratt.
They should at least be on light duty.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Well, no, I think he's like foreshadowing that he's gonna quit or gun
Yeah.
down the place.
That's what it sounds like.
It's probably for the best.
To gun down the place? I don't know.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
I don't know, Alex. You worked in the factory for a little bit. Do it for a little bit longer, Alex, and trust me, you...
I don't want to.
Exactly.
Walmart's pretty bad.
That's fair. Nah,
I mean, I worked in a factory, but for me, a factory was like just depressing.
I hated every moment of my life.
I've honestly...
It was just depressing. It wasn't like I didn't like actually hate the job itself. It's just when I worked in a factory, I would wake up, go to work, go home, go to sleep, wake up.
Yeah, that's what I did. I would wake up, go to work, or no, I'd go to work, come home, immediately fall asleep, wake up at like 3 in the morning, play games with you until I had to go into work, and then, yeah, go into work, come home, go to sleep, wake up, play games with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I worked at the chicken plant, I barely had time to play with you guys. It was like an hour or two, and then I was in bed. At least now, when I get home, I at least get like 3 hours at the least to like chill.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot what I was doing.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my job's not the best. Not the worst.
Yeah.
But
Oh, trust me, every time I'm like, man, Walmart kinda be, and then I'm like, yeah, but my last job kinda be, I have time to do shit.
Walmart, my only issue, dude, is it is fucking stupid. Like, the managers are dumb.
I think that's most...
They're like, no, I've never worked in a place where they're like so detached. Well, in the hospital it was a little fucky, but it wasn't that fucky.
I feel like I need to go shopping.
For what?
You see these 2 skills? Everything else is locked.
Oh, yeah. Probably get you some books, buddy.
I don't know. My thing about where I'm working is the management has done my job and yet don't, and
Act like they don't know, like, what's
yeah,
going
like
on.
at all. And it's like, what are you? It's like, why isn't this getting done? Because you didn't change anything. Why would it get done now that you're in office without you do anything else for it? It's like you've done nothing. They're like, well, why don't you do it? I don't have enough time to do it. I have 5,000 to do.
Wesley said,
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
he said basically he's gonna work with his boyfriend, doing shirt printing, but he was like, my job isn't bad, but it's a factory, lol, Fable 3 vibes. And I automatically was like, yeah, quit that shit.
Yeah.
Has its use.
Fable 3 has like the most depressing ass like Bower Stone.
It's not great.
But man, how is he in every game, by the way, Reaver?
I don't know.
I was
Immortal?
Sid in every Final Fantasy game.
Who said?
Well, I
Oh,
feel like that's different.
Is it?
a little bit.
It could be.
I need tomatoes.
Because Reaver's been like the same age, and you're playing as like the hero, then his kid, you know, like.
It's probably.
It's been the same age for 3 generations.
It'll probably be okay in like 3. They'll probably explain it, right?
No, they didn't explain it in 3.
They might.
Reaver's just always the last guy you gotta get.
Alright. There it is. Wait. Fuck! Damn it. Mercedes. Wow, Baltus and Shamir have a support. That's kind of cool.
Baltus can get along with just about everybody, though.
Yeah, Baltus is a baddie. I do like him. You know what makes me sad, though? None of the fucking Ashen Wolves have, like, supports together.
What?
Yeah, I know. Like, Happy and Baltus had, like, the best supports in the
I was
damn
about to
game.
say, they ended up together in mine.
Wesley said, Reaver made a deal with the Shadows to sacrifice someone every year or something, and doing so.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was about to say, I know he did something to become immortal. I didn't actually remember who he was until Wesley said that. He's the guy who
you didn't
owns,
remember who
he
Reaver
owns the
was?
industrial complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the big bill. He's like the Bezos.
CEO entrepreneur.
He likes to eat chicken manure.
Jeffrey.
Hey.
Jeffrey Bezos.
I'm sorry.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
One more
Hunger
food.
is the true enemy.
So I've been getting back into Elden Ring.
Oh, that's good, buddy. How's it feeling?
It's alright. I started over.
I mean, of course.
Yeah,
I probably have to as well.
I'm playing as the Prophet, because I'm going for more of a Faith Arcane build this time. It feels weird, because I don't have the big damage dealing things right now. The starting spell is Catch Fire, which all you do is just like throw fire in somebody's face like it's like pocket sand. So that's fun.
Rins, Happy, Marianne, Lysithia. None of those.
I wonder if Fatal Guard's gonna turn evil in this one.
I mean, so far she's kind of the same beat, but she's had no reason to like go super crazy. On my route, well, I don't want to say too much. There's nothing super crazy is happening. There was like one surprising thing, and it was just like she let somebody live that I didn't think she was gonna let live, because she's just gung ho and the fucking.
So she's So she's showing mercy.
Yeah, it's strange. Like I said, I don't want to give away too much, but I thought she was gonna kill somebody. Cause you remember in like the other one, she kills everybody. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, what if like saving your friend like helped her?
Yeah, that could be true. Could be like one of those situations where like, well, I mean, I guess it's just the fact that she didn't like, she got to Rhea immediately and didn't have to go to like darker measures.
Yeah.
Like not saying you kill Rhea. I'm just saying like, at the beginning you kind of take Garrick Mach over, and that's it.
Yeah, and another thing is Rhea's plan's not like happening right now either, as far as I'm there. Like the catalyst for her mother isn't within her grasp anymore.
Yeah, that's actually true.
So I wonder.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, Red, I was like, at the end of fucking 3 Heroes.
Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Good night. But at the end of 3 Houses, I was like right before I had to make the decision, I was like, during the entire game, I was like, okay, it's gonna be Dorothea. It's completely like no question about it. And then like getting all the other supports from everybody else, I was like, hold on a second now.
Who else? Who were you having troubles like deciding between?
I was like, maybe like Eldard, like I was like, maybe I should do it with her because I was like, I've been like this gun ho with about, but I was also like, well, maybe I want to go with Hubert.
Yeah.
Or like someone else, because Hubert was fucking spitting that fucking poetry.
Yeah, he's kind of being nice to Shez now. I'm like, wow, what a nice guy. And I'm like, what am I saying? That's fucking...
Well, it's like, once you pledge your allegiance to Lady Edelgard, then, you know,
yeah,
you're alright in my books.
To me, what he does that really pisses me off is he always has to make, like, a threatening comment somewhere.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad to see you're part of my class, but if you ever fucking touch Edelgard...
Hey!
What happened? Oh, yeah, everybody reunited. I always thought that was cute when he fucking...
Counting on you both.
Not bad.
We all must do our fair share.
But yeah, so things aren't happening as they are in the other game, and there also some things are just happening like faster. It's like like Tomas, for instance. So,
yeah, dude, I really wasn't ready for that to happen so quick.
I was like, oh, okay, that was a thing.
I still kind of feel bad that the Dunban moments are hitting me more than the Shulk moments should.
No.
So like, I've been confused with this since 3 Houses. So is Tomas ever a person? Or
Yes.
so he just got killed?
But yeah, same thing that happened with Monica.
Okay.
Yeah. Exact same thing.
Yeah.
Just where like, where she
Is this it?
got kidnapped.
If that's what it takes to be a machine, I don't want to anymore.
Double sword.
You know what? The name's simple and straightforward.
What is it?
Hidden Machina Village.
It's simple and straightforward, isn't it?
Is this it?
Dunban, as much as I'd like to use you, man, do you suck whenever I'm not in control.
What was I gonna do before I went to the next mission? Oh, I need to level up some peeps.
You found everyone and they're all safe.
I'm fighting someone called Cringe HD question mark HD question mark.
I am.
Oh, I am in chapter 12.
Oh.
La 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 la
La la la la la la. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop right here for a bit. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Okay, buddy.
How was that?
Yeah, good.
Still the same reaction, huh?
Sorry, me and singing just don't mix very well. Though it did make me feel warm inside. Kinda like I was a kid again.
Hey, you do get it. That was a lullaby from a long, long time ago. Nowadays, nobody remembers the lyrics, though. Or sings it to their children, for that matter.
A lullaby, huh? I guess that's why it took me back the way it did. But wait, if nobody knows the words, how are you so sure that's even what it is? Just from how it sounds?
Well, there was this scholar who researched it a few years ago and said as much. Couldn't tell you if they were right, though.
Huh. Honestly, I kind of liked that it didn't have any words. That way it can hit you.
Oh, I did find out that this one doesn't have any S supports at all.
What?
I'm glad to hear you giving
It's sad because a lot of the A supports you get are very like indicative of romance. Like
so
pet,
I can't romance you?
as far as I know.
Dude, then what's the point of even fucking playing?
Yeah.
It's
Honestly,
not a
I'm taking it
fucking
back.
point. I'm so mad.
You know what, Andrew? I'm giving you my account so you could just play this garbage.
I've already got an account to do that. That's the problem. The problem is I no longer wish to fucking live because there's no point of it anymore.
I don't know. It's pretty good, guys. Come on, you couldn't do it with the old ones.
You think I'd play a game where you can't romance anybody?
Hey, maybe there's like okay, in Shadow Dragon, it was canon that Ceto was the one that you fucking married. So Marth like got married and then Alm gets married. So like there's so maybe there's a canon romance in this one. Maybe it's like Byleth and Shez end up married.
Or specifically, there's no canon romance. Like,
wouldn't that be badass if Shez and fucking Byleth were like?
No, you know what would be badass if I could fucking marry somebody like Shez.
It's so bad that they made everybody so flirty. They made the expedition so badass.
I'm so upset.
And then they're like, nope.
You have ruined my fucking night. Like, it was going okay.
Sorry, guys.
Meanwhile, here I am struggling to.
I looked it up because it was bothering me because I got A support with somebody and I was like, is A support the I was scared that A support would be the S support and I didn't want to like. I didn't want to fucking.
For the record,
you know what? I
What
see a picture for a trailer of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and they just fucking added Asta from Black Clover to Xenoblade as a female.
Did they really?
See, even this A support with Dorothea, she's like, if I didn't know any better, I think you flirting with me. I don't know who that is, Alex. I don't know who.
Yeah, that character there in the top right.
You sticking around?
Just straight up.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's Asta.
Finish up too. Thanks, Shamir.
Then,
I have to work out new
oh my
unit
god,
formations for our
not
next
wrong.
battle.
You're pretty conscientious.
I don't know who it is yet, but I'm sure she's nothing like him.
I don't know. You never know. Did you hear that Zedge Bill is getting a resurgence?
That's probably good.
Live action.
Nah, it's not live action.
Oh.
It's just a.
They're making a live action Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, that's what it was. That I was thinking.
Yeah, that apparently is going to be hot garbage according to what people say.
I can handle it. It's my responsibility after all.
I don't know why, but I have just been told that it is going to be not
Honestly, you're so mature for your age. You
need to
always seem
watch
so
Yu Yu
composed, almost wise.
Man, I always think about it, but then I'm like, do I watch it in English or Japanese? Because in English, they got some pretty good lines that kill me.
My own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same.
Ghost Stories is my favorite.
You're definitely right about that.
You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards.
You know what? That's what I
Have you
could
been on
watch
your own
while
for
I
long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point?
Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see. The company I was with the longest was probably Berling's Mercenaries, the last one I joined. But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived.
There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost some. The losing trusted comrades.
Oh yeah, Shamir's like husband
Captain
died.
Burley, we were a tight-knit group.
Yeah,
If a
I
little rougher
remember
on the edges,
you were having a whole thing about that in Three Houses.
Shamir's what?
Maybe your experience.
Shamir's like fiance like died.
Oh no,
They were
how tragic.
mercenaries. Yeah.
Takes real strength to overcome past hardships. Move on. That's what I think, anyway.
How did he die?
You seem way more
Someone that
pragmatic
put the
than
life
me.
support?
I want
You should know not to pry into a mercenary's past.
Is there any chance some dark magic revived him and that you're gonna fall back in love with him, or can I
Like, are you open? Are you free? Like,
Let me smash. Let me smash, please. I love you. Let me
Damn,
smash.
there's so many supports. I played 15 minutes. I haven't done a
Looks like
single
you
fight.
can really pack it away too, pal.
Still can't compete with you, Balthus.
Just
That sure did hit the
like,
spot, though.
like, I understand it's not
Now we
the
can
fucking
charge into
the whole
tomorrow's
game's
battle
about.
fully energized.
But it's
it
nice. It's a nice
it-
reward.
Would say
It
we
fucking
make a
takes
little
away
bit.
from a lot though,
We go
because it's
deeper
like,
into enemy
yeah, I
territory.
mean, I'm still getting connected to the character, but like, there's other characters who I want to get connected to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But only to compare who made it farther in the end. No, not about to risk my life behind enemy lines just to win a bet. Way I see it, us mercenaries fight for two things: gaining renown and staying alive. This isn't some kind of game.
Figured you'd say something like that. You seem like the type.
And yet, you asked me anyway. Don't try to drag me down with you, Balthus.
What's wrong with a little game of chance? It's not like it's evil or something.
Then what would you call it? Financially irresponsible? Because I don't want to end up broke either. Not like some people I know.
Shez also is like
Tough nut, I'll give you
is
that.
really big on like
But I'm not
fucking
talking
shutting
about
people
money.
down.
You know what I'm getting at, right?
Can't you like,
When you're on the
don't you
battlefield,
kind of make
the
their
only thing you can
personality
bet is
though,
your
like,
life.
based on responses?
That's exactly what I take issue with.
Or is that just, or are you in a cutscene right now?
Okay,
I'm
I know
gonna
this might
support.
sound a little far-fetched, but hear me out.
I guess that would.
I think the
This
conversation
sounds
goes
good.
differently depending on how you say it. Yeah.
Whatever you do, you'll do it 10 times better
Cause
if
you
you're
can.
having fun,
Cause,
right?
that's kind of what I like about this though. Is you can
Yeah.
like,
There's like a no and a yes rather than a no and a okay.
no, and a no for now.
Yeah. Yeah, like this sounds about right, or this is different. Like there's two totally different options.
Maybe that's why they replaced the fucking S support.
I mean,
Yeah, because they give
So
dialogue
there's nothing
options.
wrong
Yeah,
with
they're
that.
like, okay, this
Well,
character.
that's another thing too, is that there's
Whether
not
it's
like
with something else.
there's not like a there's not a conversation for every support. Some only have two conversations, some only have one, and then some have none.
for you.
Like, for what,
But-
what do
Not
you
how
do
everyone
for
else
the
approaches
sports
it.
then?
Like, okay, for example, with Balthus, I didn't have a C. I raised his C support, but you don't have a conversation with a C support. You have a
In fact,
conversation as
you're the
being
only
A.
one of them who's still kicking. So
But with
I'm
Shez,
sorry,
there is a
but
support
I
with
disagree.
everybody, at least one
You
conversation.
know, you and I have
Right.
a lot in
But
common.
some of the other characters, like I said, none of the
Experience.
Asher Wolves have supports with each other.
But this is the one thing we don't
Yeah,
see
so
eye to
far
eye
you've
on.
just made.
Strange.
I was like,
No,
man,
it's
really
fun. No, it's fun. I'm having a good time story-wise.
Oh no, I mean like I understand what you're saying, but everything you've told me about the
Sounds
game
good.
thus far
Don't
has
get
just
too
kind of
reckless
made
and
me
wind up losing
sad.
your head.
That's good. It's still a fun game.
I mean, I'll still
I
play
am
it,
very
I'll still
upset about
enjoy it,
the.
But I'm gonna have to go back to Three Houses then and just start banging.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Get the S support art and then like Photoshop Shez's face in with tears.
Still remember that day.
What is going on?
Alright, now I'm going to go get some food.
What?
Well, I was sitting there, I was like, well, I want to watch something while I eat, so I was just scrolling through trying to find something, and I was like,
Did you just start on something, or did you
oh
just?
no, I was just scrolling through, and then you mentioned ghost stories, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's what I'll watch.
Isn't that the one that was like terribly dubbed?
No,
Yeah.
it was, no.
It was
shut up.
great. It was improved, actually.
It was amazingly dubbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen it, like what it says something about like a cat being black and the cat like has a black scent.
Yeah, it was like
Hey
there's
there,
this
Shamir.
cat that becomes a
What's a
demon.
guy
It was
like
like
you doing
we
in a
can't be
place like
together,
this?
and it's not because you're a demon. It's because you're black.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
Nothing in particular.
Yeah.
Just had some
And then
time
there's
to
a
kill.
rabbit that's
Not
like,
because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
and then there's this rabbit that's like,
It's the same rabbit.
it's like, touch me.
I've had
Yeah, that's
my
all
eye
the
on
same
you for a
scene.
while.
Try anything
harder.
funny, and you'll regret it.
Whoa, take it easy, pal. I didn't
And
mean
a
it
Jesus
like
freak
that.
girl, which is really
I
good.
was just thinking the two of us have
I
got a
believe
lot
we'll be
in
okay
common, yeah?
because we accepted
Nothing
the
comes to mind.
Lord Jesus
Hey,
into
now,
our
let's
lives.
not be too hasty. Take
Uh,
gambling, for instance. I happen to know you like a little.
Oh yeah,
game
Tristan, I didn't
chase,
tell you
and
yesterday.
I fancy a wager myself every
Dang,
now
that's kind
and
of slipped my mind, but Britt's been
You
sending
can't
me a
call it
lot of
gambling
like
if all you do is
biblical
lose.
TikToks lately. And it's like, it's fine, I'm not, it's not, it
Probably
doesn't
lost
bother
more
me,
than
but
I
like,
made, but hey, it's
like,
part
some
of
of
the
them are
fun.
like, you know, God's good and everything like that, and I'm
Keep
like,
telling
okay, you
yourself
She's
know.
been sending them to you directly.
Yeah, and
Do you think she
From
does
what
it
I
just to you, or do you think she just sends it to all her friends? Because I mean,
I don't know.
she didn't follow me on
But
TikTok.
unlike
So.
I understand what you're saying because I have, my grandmother still does that to me.
Hey, that was one time.
But maybe,
Nobody
but like,
drinks
there's this
Balthus
one
under
that
the
just kind
table.
of threw me off because it was like,
Unless I've lost a bet.
You must lose often.
conspiracy
I see
theory
you stumbling
kind of
around here
one.
quite a bit.
It was like, why do you
Alright,
think all
so
these things have
gambling and
pentagrams on
booze are
them?
out.
Because you know these
What about
markets
fighting?
believe in God and
The
Satan
battlefield
and know
where
he's
we
real.
both
And I'm
come
like,
alive,
okay.
yeah?
My fighting style is nothing
I'm
like
like-
yours.
I'm like, I don't know about that.
I can't
Yeah,
argue
silly.
with that. Like
And
to get
like I said, it doesn't bother me. It just, I send her like hot Korean guys and like
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
memes,
She,
and then I get that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Seems like
This is how I want to win.
yeah.
Kill or be killed out there.
Huh. So you do see how we're different.
There is
Give me some credit,
the
will ya?
quesadilla one that I
That
sent
might
to
not
everybody
be
was
the
pretty good.
best drinker or gamp. I can tell you're not looking for your fights to be a bloodbath, unlike yours truly.
Because I don't like dying. That's why I
Fuck
use a
that,
bow.
Etienne.
The only one who bleeds is the enemy. Aren't you forgetting something? After gambling and booze, you're supposed to ask me about women. Though I doubt our tastes are similar.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Hey, Shamir, where are you going? Huh. Wonder what that was about.
Damn, Shamir opens herself, or openly tells Balthus that she's bisexual, and then that her taste in women is better than his.
Ha!
What a
I don't
baller.
even know. I don't even know what Balthus' taste in women are. I mean,
He doesn't ever talk about it. All he cares about is drinking and money.
and fighting.
Yeah, and fighting. Fighting
That's
somebody
why I
bigger.
love. That's why I love that man.
Yeah, he's a gentle. I say gentle giant, but he's
He's a rough and tough dude, but he's a very good friend.
yeah, he's funny. Well, he's like that guy that always comes up and it's like, "Yo, dude, you got $1 that I can borrow? I'll pay you back later."
And
Never does, but you still like keep giving him dollars for some reason.
I mean, because you keep giving him dollars because it's $1. But at the
Yeah.
same time, you're like, man, that fucking.
Dude
that
owes me like $1
fucking-
billion.
I was about to say overtime